there's any ear you can fill, I won't judge. I know judge.
Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. And hello and welcome if you are new to our soul family, our soul tribe. I'm very happy you're here today. Thank you for joining me. My name is Christene. You can also call me Chris. I don't mind either. Now, before we get into your mystery reading today, I want to first, and some other things I want to tell you, I want to first remind you that there's still time to enter in this month's giveaway. I'm giving away Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot deck. If you would like to be entered into the giveaway, please make sure you watch the reading, like the reading, share the reading. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel with your notifications on. And lastly, please comment down below and include in your comment that you're entering for the Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot, or the tarot, however you want to word that. Okay, guys, good luck with that. And let's get into your reading. But before we do, I just want to remind you that all the links are down below. If you enjoyed the intro music today, that is my music. You can hear some more or hear the song completely, read more about me. The link for my website is below, christineledoux.com. Also down below is my new merchandise store. Feel free to go and browse there. I do have a coupon code for 10% off that is also listed below. Thank you also for those of you that have already been shopping. I really appreciate that a lot. Also down there is a link if you would like to donate to the channel. Gotta tell you guys, all donations are going right back into the Tarot Closet for really mostly tarot, oracle, and otherwise cards, I have to say. But as you know, there's a lot involved in, this channel, and it's a lot more than what you see here. So thank you for your donations. They are really very appreciated. The last thing is playlist down below for all my readings. If you want to check those out, all zodiac signs, pick a cards, twin flame readings, they're all down there. And our private Facebook group. Now, this is a community where we get to know each other on a different level. It's pretty new over there, guys, so come on over and join in the discussion. This is where I can also get to know you more on a one-on-one basis, so I'm excited for you to be there, and I'm loving those of you that are already there. And if you are a regular watcher, or if you're not, you might have noticed that I have opened up virtual private readings again. I don't take that many a month, as you know, and if you don't, I have a practice in person, and I just can't. With that said, when I do have openings, I will be announcing them in the Facebook group, and once it fills up, then it'll be closed for that month. So if you're interested in private readings, please make sure you head over there. My hands are everywhere today. Let's get your reading going. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Look at this. It's very slippery today. Angels and ancestors, can you please guide us in today's reading? What do our viewers, come on camera, need to see today? I know you're going to show us what kind of reading this is. We welcome your guidance. Get this last cut deck. Please show us the cards. Aho. Well, this is already being shown. Okay. 3 is the most I will take in one draw. So these are most definitely yours. This is also yours. And this is also yours. And this is also yours. Okay. So that's how that's going. This is a flyer, and it went right up right here, guys. It's the Ace of Swords. I want to say something to you. If you are here and you watched yesterday's mystery reading, as you know, it really changed from a mystery reading. I came here with the idea of recording the mystery reading, of course, sitting down, that's what my plan was. And it very quickly was clear that it was a twin flame reading. This was quite prominent in that reading, so let's see where we're going today. It doesn't mean that it is the same. However, this is a love reading, a no contact and or in separation love reading. The 9 of Pentacles Okay, guys, Virgo and Mercury coming through. Also the Five of Swords, Venus and Aquarius. This is very clearly about the person or the connection, something going on that you have come here for today. Venus, the planet of love, partnerships, and yeah, this is the opposite of harmonious. We can see here with the swords, there is some conflicting energy here. Is somebody leaving? Did somebody go? What's going on, guys? We're going to get more to this in just a moment. In your partnership placement today, wow, is the Lover's card. Venus, guys, and Mercury also coming through, and Gemini, as you know. And this is the Lover's card. So this is about somebody here that you have a really deep love for. And we can also see that there might be a choice going on in this connection that you're both going to need, or maybe something need to make together, excuse me, or maybe something has already been made. Let's get your reading down. The King of Pentacles right below the Lover's card. Virgo, ruled by Mercury. More Mercury energy. Also, guys, I want to tell you, the King of Pentacles is thinking about, yeah, this commitment here. Also holding on to the scepter. Now, that's the power of life. Also, the Empress holds on to a scepter. Really interesting how the Empress wants to come in. All about growing and starting things. And yeah, look what is on their robe. It is grapes. That is about new beginnings, and that's also putting time and effort, I want to say, into what we see. Pentacles, that they are about the commitment, physical relationships. There's a lot of practicalities surrounding a relationship, guys. It can be kind of feeling some long distance energy here today. The Six of Pentacles, there's a lot of pentacle energy here today, guys. The Moon in Taurus. Okay, so yeah, guys, this is telling me already that somebody might be or might have been giving another commitment a little more time. Now, I want to be clear, it can be that it's another person. That's not always going to be the case, because it can also be about somebody who's not balancing out their work life with love, their family life with love. We're going to get more into that in just a moment. Also coming down is the Hermit card, more Mercury energy, and also more Virgo energy. Yeah, guys, somebody's really getting some clarity about where they're going in this partnership. Look, I think I'm going to get an overall energy card today. I did not put down the Swan because I wasn't really sure where the reading was going to go, and I'm kind of feeling like I want to. My gosh, you guys, it is the Death card. Don't worry about the Death card, because you know what is going on here? Oh, gosh, you guys, this is in your person's naughty corner. So I want to be clear about that. What is the naughty corner? Well, it evolved over time to be where your person goes. Interesting that the Six of Pentacles is right there. When they're trying to hide, maybe they might feel a little shame or whatever it is, for breadcrumbing or ghosting, not communicating, lying, whatever it is. It evolved over time to be the naughty corner. I call it the naughty corner in jest. It is humor. It doesn't mean somebody is always being naughty. And sometimes some quite beautiful cards can come in here. So just please know that it's where their energy is the heaviest, past, current, and upcoming energies. And we can already see what's going on here with the Death card. This is somebody coming back in a much higher vibe. And this is somebody also hoping for a second chance. And look what is coming right below it. It is the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is somebody who's getting clarity here. So much clarity that this feels impulsive, really impulsive, and coming out of nowhere. And look what they have on their sword. It is a laurel wreath. Of course, we know that is about reunion. That's also can be reunion energy, excuse me, but that can also be about somebody just really wanting to get through. And this is the sword energy. It's very transactional, and it's about getting, giving, offering clarity. This is your person, guys. This is somebody coming back in here in the naughty corner, the death of their ego is what I want to tell you. And coming back in a really different way, in a much higher vibe here. Somebody that is hoping for a second chance, wanting to show you that they've changed. Wow, guys. This is interesting because look what is here. We see the Five of Swords here today. This is Venus in Aquarius energy. So this is around this romantic connection that you have come here for today. But this can sometimes be about somebody who, was not being clear and possibly withholding some emotions, maybe even saying some things that they didn't mean here. Look, holding on to those two swords. That is representing you and this person. But I got to tell you also what we see here is somebody really hurt by what was said, somebody else walking away. Somebody is still standing here near this water, which is a very emotional water. You can see the water is still quite turbulent. We also see the really dark kind of sharp gray clouds, that can be about somebody with a sharp tongue saying some things that they did not mean to say. And the reason why I say did not mean is because we can see here there is a death of an ego going on. Look, that sun is peeking out, guys. You see the two pillars. This is the both of you. This is the sun coming up. And this is somebody, I feel like, coming and really asking for another chance. They're riding a white horse. That is really emotional energy. And it's also somebody kind of pushing through obstacles. And I feel like it's your person wanting to not only have a second chance here, but to share that with you, and really impulsively, as we see with the Ace of Swords. Look, guys, this is your person's energy. I feel your person has been in this Hermit card energy, and it's connecting here, catty corner, with the Death card. And today, for me, this is really about, the death of their ego and getting over something that they weren't able to get over before, but also acknowledging what was going on in this partnership. Look where the Five of Swords is. Right here, catty corner with the Lover's card. This is not just about your person saying, okay, I'm coming, I'm hoping for a second chance. I realize what I've done here. I've been thinking a lot about it, because they have been. This is the Hermit card energy. This is somebody who's really trying to figure out what they want, why they've been making choices that they've made. Also, this is including here, guys, the Six of Pentacles. We can see that somebody was breadcrumbing somebody else, but I gotta say, I'm also getting a little bit of energy here that maybe this doesn't always come through, but it can be for some of you, and this will be a really particular message, that for some of you there was, some kind of money exchange involved that was not, somebody was maybe kind of abusive with that. That's not going to be for everyone. It's just not. But it's also really clear that your person, and now, again, I want to remind you that things can always be vice versa here. So if you're relating to this and you feel you're resonating and it feels like it's your energies, the vice versa, then that's how it is for you. But it's clear here, and I'm going to continue reading it as your person, because that is really the bigger message for most of you here, was breadcrumbing you. And they're wanting a second chance. Look at this. They're aware of it. They almost don't even want to look. It's so bright what they're figuring out, guys. And the death of their ego here coming through, somebody coming back and saying a paradigm shift. I want to offer what I couldn't before. And they're wanting to say it here. Look, this is reunion energy. This is somebody who's wanting to succeed, I feel, in getting that clarity that they have seen to you. And coming here with this King of Pentacles, looking really right down at it, And this is King energy, by the way, and knowing what it is that they want. This, for me, this fortress, this castle in the background, that is the journey of love. This is you and your person here. But it's also really clear that your person really hurt you. Look what is catty corner. It is the Nine of Pentacles. Virgo and Mercury energy. Somebody's feeling, I don't know, pretty good, I want to say. I actually really like this, and I feel like this is your energy. And that's part of why and more messages that are coming through for me that I feel like this isn't just about you waiting around and saying, okay, I'm waiting, come in here now that you've got some clarity, and come bring this clarity so that we can talk and have this energy here of the Ace of Swords, because this is somebody who's received clarity, and it's clear that it's your person. They've been, this is your person. There's a breakup energy around this, and this is your person who I feel just stepped away from the partnership. It feels like they initiated that. It could have also been you, I do have to say, guys, because it's clear here that your person hurt you and you're doing well now. That's what I wanted to say to you. But I do feel also that your person stepped away, and it's from this, you've had time apart from each other. You've been taking time alone. That's what I want to tell you. And the message that came through that is almost getting lost, that I'm not going to let get lost, because sometimes messages just come so fast, is that it's not just you sitting around, at least not anymore, and waiting. I feel that is why we're seeing here the Lover's card. Well, there are many reasons, but one of which is it's not just about your person having received clarity, and here they come and they have this offer, they want their second chance, and they're going to get it. Because you're doing quite well. That's what I want to say. And this decision to come back together feels like a really big decision. And it is about the both of you. This is the Lover's card. And I want to tell you, this is not a specific twin flame reading today. However, twin flame energy does come through in the Lover's card. And it's also coming through that for those of you that maybe are in a twin flame journey or aren't, either way, they're very different, that there's also soulmate energy here. We see that. And this can be somebody coming in and kind of preparing, which we see here in the Hermit card, for a reunion, for coming back together here. I feel like this is your person. I just don't know that you are sitting by the phone so much, or the computer, maybe as much as you were before. And we see part of that is this does feel like it has this separation there has been some time that's gone away. I just realized we did not get an overall energy card. And I'm looking over here, and this is hanging off the deck, so I'm feeling like it's yours. And look what it is. Yeah, it's the Two of Pentacles. This definitely belongs in the reading. Okay, so it's another one of those readings that, mystery readings that I did not plan to put down in overall energy, but this was screaming out, and I'm not surprised by it at all. Look, it's the Two of Pentacles, guys. The Two of Pentacles is Capricorn and Saturn energy. And it's just what you see here. There's the choice, again, about the two of you, and also somebody weighing out some options, two different commitments. And it's exactly what I feel in this connection, that it's not always like we see in the Six of Pentacles about somebody that might be giving another person their time. And that can be the case. We do have here Capricorn and Saturn energy does come in that somebody can be in a karmic situation. So that can be the case for sure. But it can also be for some of you that this is an imbalance between work and love, or family and love. And what I mean by that is possibly somebody's family of origin. Can even be, I'm getting for some of you, a feeling of, some religious differences, maybe even some long distance energy. Either way, whatever that is for you, personal, what is resonating for you, whether that is your person imbalancing their love for you with another commitment, whether that's person, work, whatever it is, it's clear that it's here. And it's clear that there is a decision. And this is the overall energy card. And we already know in the Lover's card that it's between the two of you. This is not just somebody coming here and somebody else waiting by the phone, I feel like, and saying, okay, yeah, I'm in. I'm in for the second chance. I'm going to give it to you. Okay, I'm over everything here, and let's just go for it. In particular, the Five of Swords. This decision feels... it feels a lot more important than that. And we can see it in the Six of Pentacles, and also for those of you also that might still be in the Hermit card energy, because your person was in it and they're coming out of it. It's clear. And it can just come literally out of nowhere here. But I feel you are still here in this Hermit card energy, doing a lot better than you were. So I really love that for you. And 9, by the way, interestingly enough, the 9 of Pentacles is connected to Virgo and Mercury. This is not a Mars energy. However, that 9 does connect us to Mars. And what is Mars? Mars is a planet of action and can be a planet of, passion, somebody having the courage and the drive. But there's also a little conflicting energy, and that's you here. And that's you here also coming through of wanting to make a decision for yourself that isn't just about, okay, let's decide this together. You're also deciding what you want to do. So I don't feel like it's just, look at this. Your person's looking down. So there is a little bit of, and I don't love this word, but we do see the Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. There's a little bit of shame here, regret for how your person has, for how they behaved. They're kind of looking down. Now, this bird here is also telling me that you're feeling, that you're feeling a lot better than you were. And look, all the grapes around you as well. We see them here. Why did this try to just get out of the reading? Interesting. Is the King of Pentacles. Now your person's wearing them on a cloak. And I do feel here that they're getting some clarity and hoping that that apologies are enough, because this feels, like I said, I feel somebody was really hurt here. For some of you, it might not be. That's what I want to say. Or you're just ready to go in a different direction. Your person is looking down with that shame and with that regret here. And you're looking over at this bird. You have a little protective glove on as well here. And when birds are coming into my reading, they're also messages. Now, sometimes it can represent messages from another person, and we do see it could be the case here, but it's also your spirit guides, your angels and your ancestors sending you a message. And they have been sending you messages, and they've been rough for you. I feel we're going through a process that I feel like you're coming out of, or you're about to come out of, guys. There is a lot of transformation going on with you, I feel. And that's partly why we see that glove there. It's sort of a protective, you've been receiving these messages, but it hasn't been easy, is what I want to say. And we're seeing you here in the 9 of Pentacles, and that is that Mars energy I talked about. This is Mercury energy, don't get me wrong. And that is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Two things going on, okay? You have been in your head, and you have been, whether you realize it or not, communicating with your spirit guides and angels. And they've also been sending you messages. I'm going to tell you something too quickly before this message passes, is if you have not watched the latest message from your spirit guides reading, I'm going to point to it here, because I think that if you're resonating with this particular message, that reading is going to be for you. It really is somebody who was just kind of not ready to receive all the downloads that they were getting about their next move. I see here there's a decision between the two of you. Perhaps I mean, it's clear actually that there is, but right now I'm focusing on you, and I feel like it's more about you. And guys, this is the Hermit card energy. It's this spiritual illumination. I want to say you on a quest for a personal truth, going in about what it is you want. And this, we see that the messages have not been easy to receive, but with Mars coming through as well, and though you have been in your head, I feel like you're ready for some action now and for things to move. And that is Mars energy is like a beginning and an end. By the way, that does bring in Aries and Scorpio. But again, when I talk about zodiac signs, just let that go if you feel like, well, I don't need to know that. 'Cause some people like to hear that, okay? It's not going to be for everyone. The point is, it's about the end of a cycle for you. And it really is a new cycle beginning, and that's what I feel. And that's what you've been working toward. And it's been difficult, but I feel you coming out of that. And I want to tell you, we just had our total lunar eclipse, November 8th. That energy goes on for 3 months after the event, and that puts us around early February. What is going on with the total lunar eclipse? It is a really deeply transformational, transformative time that's now still, that's going on. That is a culmination of emotional cycles that have run their course. Things that are just no longer serving you, and you waiting around, it's not serving you anymore. So whether you choose to forgive this person for the lack of imbalance, whether they were choosing somebody else, and there is karmic energy here. The twin flame energy is here, guys. I want to be clear. It's not as strong as a complete twin flame reading as the last mystery reading, which turned into a twin flame reading. But it's here, and if you're resonating, you're resonating. It's a twin flame reading for you, okay? But it's clear here that your person has regret. They're hoping for another chance. And for some of you, what is coming through is that some of you might not give this person another chance. At least not now. Now, I don't feel that's for everybody, because we see here that there is a decision. And I also feel that really strongly connecting with you. Look, some of you are on this turbulent water here, which we saw here in the Five of Swords. And it's in the first placement, guys. This could be you or your person heavy on one or the other, or a kind of a balance. It's really heavier on your energy, and that's because some of you are in this turbulent water almost gone, and some of you aren't. You're still making a decision here. And what I want to remind you of is you have free will. Your person has free will. They want to hop on this horse and push through what might be an obstacle of you saying, I'm not sure anymore, okay? They have free will and you have free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. And that is, choices and controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't as well. And that's bringing in fate and destiny. Your person has free will. You have free will. Energies, outcomes can, they will, and they do change. So please don't make any life-changing decisions based on a tarot reading. Make your decisions based on the decisions that you're in here in the Hermit energy, thinking about the path that you want to take. Some of you have already decided, and if not, it's really close. That's what I want to tell you. And I don't generally give timelines, guys, but this time is now. It's the next few months. It's very deeply transformational. Why am I not able to say transformative today? My gosh, I'm just tongue-tied here. What I wanted to tell you is that total lunar eclipse energy that we're still going to be feeling until February. It's also a time to express secrets, or I want to say it's truths also coming out. And it's not just about other people, which can be here. We see that too. And the truth of this here is your person's regret and for the imbalance. It's real impulsive. So this can also be this literally coming out of nowhere. But that total lunar eclipse energy that we're still feeling is also truths for yourself. We know your person's coming to some type of clarity. They're getting some clarity, and they're going to be wanting to bring it. Hello, excuse me. The camera just ends at the most inopportune times. So we know about your person coming out of that, and I feel like you're still in it, is what I wanted to say. And this time that we're in right now, up until right around February, is a time when you're also seeking the truth, and we see it here. And we see that for some of you, it's really close to that 10 of a new cycle, is what I wanted to say. And again, those grapes are behind you. So that has been behind. Grapes can be about working on something, developing something, commitments we see here, and also new beginnings. It's behind you, but I got to tell you, 10 is right around the corner, this new cycle. So for some of you, it might be that, your person is maybe a little bit too late here. And for others, not so much. And there's still time for them to make amends here, as we see the love still here, guys, but make amends with whatever has been going on in this connection. And for some of you, that's a lot of things that were said. I feel like it's more about things that were said, than not said so much. And for those of you on a twin flame journey, the Saturn energy is also interesting that this just came down. Okay, that's a validation of this decision here. Oh gosh, guys, between the two of you. What I wanted to finish saying here with the Saturn energy, it is strong. So for those of you on a twin flame journey, and we feel that energy here as well, this can have a lot to do with the other commitment here that it is. Look, the Six of Pentacles, guys. Look at that. And the Two of Pentacles, that it is with somebody that's with a karmic partner. Now, I want to be respectful to everybody that comes up in a reading, and that includes people that are not necessarily wanting to be here and that aren't here. So I'm going to leave it at that, okay, when it comes to karmic situations. But it is here for those of you that need that validation. And yeah, it's interesting because this is strange how this is going today. Now it's ready to go back into the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is very goosebumpy. When this happens, it's because other messages need to come through. And that was the message, this decision here. And it also, look, when it came down here, it went catty corner with you. And we know you're on the verge of taking some type of action here. It's been on your mind for a long time. And we know that, guys, with Mercury, Virgo and Mercury here. And that's you. That's the planet of the mind. You've been thinking about it. And again, you're close to that new cycle and to a decision. And that's also a validation for us today that, yeah, that you might answer something here with your person, or you might make a decision together. Really interesting. Yeah. Okay. Did this just happen again? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Look what's happening. The King of Pentacles wants to be in the overall energy. And that's more Virgo ruled by Mercury energy. Okay, so this is also a really clear indication, look, of your person, this energy lining up here with your person now. This is where they are. My gosh, you guys, your reading couldn't be any clearer. I just wonder for you here in your mystery love reading today, if you're still going to be there, because yeah, we see this has been really validated, and also that this decision is something that's really upcoming. Now, I want to say to you, because look, your person's in here still. I feel like they're just getting out. If they're in here, I don't think they're going to be in there for very long, because this is a very impulsive energy, guys. This is the Sword, and it still carries a little bit of conflicting energy as well with it. So, and it's clear that your person has been conflicted here. Then the Death card is a rebirth, I want to say. You know, it's, look, I mean, something has been really destroyed in this partnership, where we're in the partnership placement where the love still is. There's still some love here, which is why I feel you struggling with this decision. At least you were. A lot of you are coming out of that. This really is a rebirth, and this really is your person coming here wanting a second chance. And that was just a validated message by the King of Pentacles coming here, because that Mercury energy that's coming through is showing us that this is on their mind. This is what they've been thinking about. This is what they're hoping here. Yeah. There's still a little conflicting energy. Some of that could also be that for some of you, this is somebody, again, in a karmic situation. It's not going to be for everybody. But it can also be that there's still a little conflicting energy with your person. They're not looking straight ahead. However, they're thinking hard about it. Look, the Hermit card here, the light is coming right here. This is what this message is right now. And it's right here next to this journey of love that they're on with you, this connection, guys. Looking right down at that pentacle, which is all about commitment. But again, it's about relationships, but there's also a lot of practicalities around that. Timing, if everybody's emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally available. This person has not been mentally completely available. I feel like made you not feel safe. That's coming through quite strong. Emotionally, also, possibly withholding, saying things, sharp tongue, saying things they didn't mean. And again, physically for some of you that this person wasn't available, maybe still isn't. Okay? Again, that's not going to be for everyone, and that is, I'm talking about somebody in another situation here, and we already went over that. So I'm going to stop there. I don't know that I want to bring in any love messages, guys. It doesn't feel right today. I am going to bring in some infinity deck. This is just being left behind. I'm looking over here and looking if I feel called. I actually feel called. This just fell off. Okay. Yeah, I feel called to bring in something for you. We're going to look at these two first. Then we're going to channel some more infinity deck. And wow, why is this eluding me what this is called? Magic, I believe. Anyway, this is what wants to come in. I'm looking at decks all surrounding me, and that is what's coming in today. Apologies if you were hoping for love messages today. If you are in a no contact situation, you can definitely go check out the zodiac signs. Those are no contact. That's going to be changing. I'm going to keep offering those, by the way, and probably going back to 2 a month. But I'm also going to be bringing in either general love readings just for everybody or singles. I need to run a poll this weekend. So if you are, if you're looking for singles love readings, some of you might be soon here. Somebody actually just asked me that right at the moment I was talking to my husband about bringing in singles readings again. So that's a sign for me that I'm going to be bringing them in. And some of you might be wanting that. So make sure you're subscribed. Frozen. Okay. This is really interesting because for those of you that I mentioned, when if you're feeling that energy for, of you were having a hard time coming to terms with things that happen in the connection and whether or not you're going to move on. Because some of you just want something else now, whether it's now, forever, this lifetime. It really is different for everyone, guys. It's, this is a reading that reaches a lot of people, and it's just never going to be that every single message is for everyone, okay? If you were resonating with that when I talked about the message from your spirit guides, you might want to watch that because this is also coming through. This is about your person here, and it's for everybody here, of course. This is about your person emotionally holding back here. This is about the really thick layer that happens. What is the watery energy here, guys? It's emotion. It's love. And it's also emotion. It's also the divine. I gotta tell you that. And we see a lot of turbulent waters here, and we know it, and we also feel it, that there were things said and maybe even withheld from saying, somebody holding back their emotions. And that is what is coming through here. When that emotional energy is not flowing, what is it? Well, it's either cut off with the moon energy. Really interesting because the moon energy did come in really early on in the reading today, and that is somebody who's had a lot of fear. However, on that particular card, so there, the moon card is coming in, guys. Oh gosh, okay, yeah. Pisces energy, but Cancer and Gemini also come through. Is somebody who is not wanting to see something that is bringing you in. You were in that for a while, and I feel like you're coming out of it. It's not here, but it's coming into your reading, guys. And it's also about your person who was blocking those emotions in this connection here. And it's kind of between them and their spirit guides, angels and ancestors, their God, their goddess universe, however they relate. I can't go there, but it's their thing is what I want to say here, because it's not just about you. This is somebody who's blocking some emotions in general in their life. However, and coming back to this connection, that was something that you were experiencing with them. So things were said, things were not said. And that's why we see this here. So yeah, they're still frozen, I feel. So do I think that this is maybe them coming right away here? It can be, because there is this sense of impulsiveness that's coming through here. And this is also somebody who wants to, as I said, come back in a really different vibe, a higher vibe, but also physically. So maybe There is a distance for some of you. Yeah. Gosh, you guys. And I want to tell you spiritually, interesting. So yeah, there comes the religion for some of you. That's just not going to be for everybody. But that's what I wanted to say is I do feel, and we see it in the Hermit card. We see the snow, which of course means that the water surrounding the Hermit is also going to be frozen. So this is a lot actually of the past energy, and it's going to be changing. When that's going to be, yeah, your person has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. Fate and destiny do connect, guys, with free will and choices. Your person has free will, of course, and they're making choices in their life as well, not just the two of you here. And yeah, it's controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. So of course, we can't control your person. So when exactly this will be thawing out and they're completely out of this Hermit energy and coming over here and grabbing that sword is, yeah, it's up to the universe here, guys. And the question is, again, will you still be there? Because for some of you, you just might already be gone because the emotions have been there for you. Interesting that moved down here, guys. For some of you, you're still in this with this turbulent energy here, guys. And a lot of you also are here. Look with that knowing coat slung over, looking back at it, looking right at all the emotional turbulent energy and saying, yeah, this is me. I'm here and I am going. I'm right on the verge. I'm in that 9, that Mars energy, that action, and the courageous action as well, guys, and the drive to go. And some of you are here waiting and having this conversation, and the decision will come between the two of you. But it's also clear you're all making your own decision, of course. We don't need the Two of Pentacles to tell us that. Okay, interesting. Did this come through? Oh my gosh, yeah. This came through. So this was, I think I'm going to shuffle this just in case. It doesn't matter though, I have to tell you, because it was still meant to be here. I reached for it. It was coming off of the deck. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. That's here at the 9 of Pentacles, and that's for you. And that's also connecting to the message from your spirit guides reading that I told you about. So please check that out if you are feeling drawn to. It's for you. I'm going to do a little bit of hand shuffling because you can't really shuffle these the other way. I'm going to try, but yeah, it doesn't really work so well. Okay, that worked. All right, guys, let's see what wants to come in. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What message do you have for our beautiful souls here today? Look, these are both yours, and this is sticking out. Okay, this is how it's going today. These, I wasn't going to take them, and they just slid off the deck. They're not taking no for an answer, but 3 is the most I take in a draw, and these came together. So let's see what's going on first. Spirit. Heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. Whew, your readings are always so goosebumpy, I gotta tell you. This is you here. I think you guys need to go watch the message from your spirit guides. I would say to watch, I think there's only like 3 there. I just brought in the series. It's gonna be regular. Definitely the last one, and for sure the one before. If you feel drawn, you have the time, of course. If not, don't, guys. But yeah, it's really clear. As I said, you have this glove on here, guys, as your messenger, which are your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, because they've been hard to receive. But you're looking here now. The bird is still there. You're wearing the glove. You're receiving them. Again, as I said, you're right on the verge of 10, a new cycle. What is that going to be? And yeah, I wasn't expecting to see prosperity, but you know, these things come through, guys, with riches and success, a prosperous business. So this is coming through for you. And I really think that I feel really strongly that for those of you that are resonating with these messages, that you go check out that reading. Okay. And yeah, it's really clear that your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are here. I'm putting this here. Breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. Look at how that just glowed as I came up. Guys, this feels really big for you as well. My gosh. And I am overcome with some of you. Yeah, I really like this for you. Your power. The Mars energy is strong here because I'm feeling your desire to move forward with whatever it's going to be here. Whether it's the conflicting energy with you or the past conflicting energy, whether it's getting through this with your person or not. I feel your power and I love this for you. Breaking bad habits, guys. Excellent mental health, as I felt early in the reading, and I still feel it really strong right now, is that, yeah, that you're doing better than you were. That's what I want to say to you. And if you're feeling still like, no, I'm here by this water, you can walk away from that, guys, and you can begin the process. And if that means you need to jump, I know, in these turbulent waters, or get here, make that decision for yourself also. Take your person out of this equation for a minute and get on this big ship here. It's a little safer for you, and get on this turbulent water here. If you don't want to swim in it, you can also work it out that way. That's the divine. That is spirit. Those are your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. That is the divine, guys, the water, and its emotions. And it means what the message that's coming through is that some of you still need to work through something. Okay, for some of you, that's going to be going on a deep dive and swimming in this emotional energy. And then getting to that other side there. I know it seems far, but you can do it. Feeling it all and getting there and standing up and getting perspective and looking back. For some of you, you're saying, no, I'm not really there. I'm kind of in the middle, or I'm closer to here. Then you might just want to hop on that ship here. And I'm not talking about you leaving the connection. I'm talking to you now. And feel it in this way and work it out. And what can that mean? It can mean shadow work, guys. Yeah, and that is what draws you to people, what's going on in your life, in your heart, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. What is also going on with you that has kept you from making changes that might still be keeping you, or recognizing what it is that you're doing that's helping you to change and release anything negative that needs to be released, whether that's negative thoughts, people, situations, vices, bad habits. Some of you, I just heard you say that, yeah, this was a bad habit. That's not for everybody. I see that there's love here, guys, and I don't mean any disrespect by that, but that was just something that came through for somebody, or more like it's coming to me from somebody here. Time to shine. Create the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Yeah. And that is what we just talked about, going in deep here for some of you. And for some of you, not quite as deep, but still going in and dealing with some unresolved emotions. This is not, this is not a message from your spirit guides reading, but it kind of is. This is literally what mystery readings are. It's a love reading with your no contact person, but it's also really heavy on messages from spirit for you. My gosh, you guys. Yeah, and this is exactly what we're talking about, getting some of those blocks out of your way. Some that some of you might have created for yourself, and I'm not talking about with your person. I'm just talking about moving forward with different things in your life here. The emotional stuff that a lot of you are, yeah, you've started to come out of, and for those of you that are still in. All right, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to take these two because they were sliding off. And then we're going to close your reading today. What's going on? Triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Guys, oh yeah, this is also bringing in the world card. And the world card is 21. That is 3. That is the divine and divine timing. And as I said, the timing feels for you on the verge here to the 10. Within the next 3 months is just, whew, and you have been listening. You weren't before to that bird on your hand, and you put a glove on and said, okay, I'm ready to receive these messages. I'm ready to change some things for myself. And this is an extra validation for that. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. For some of you, this might be, you might feel like, yeah, this was somewhere I'm not going to go back to. It's not going to be for everybody here because this isn't just about love. I actually want to move this here. For some of you it is. It's real clear with that Five of Swords and where you've been spiritually, what you've been wanting to do, thinking about doing. But for a lot of you, this is about your journey in general, your life journey. Okay, what is the last card your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want to send you before we close your reading? The elements. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful, protective boundaries. Spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Oh, gosh, you guys. Okay. Yeah, you are rebalancing. 4 is a number of support and stability. What are those? What are the 4 areas of support and stability? Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. We've talked a lot about that. This is also bringing in the Magician card. That is turning what you want into reality. That's also inspired action. The Magician card is Gemini and Virgo, also Mercury energy, and there's more of that planet of mind in your head. But that inspired action, again, brings right back up to the forefront the Mars energy that I feel going on with you, which is, yeah, right at the edge of a new cycle, guys, taking action here. Just the power behind it. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water. And again, that does also bring in the World card as well, and that is what is going on with the World card. It is bringing in all the elements, and so is the Magician, and that's taking it all, the lessons that you've learned, and rebalancing and getting your balance here and taking action about what it is you want to do. For some of you, that might be to forgive your person here and make that choice together to change everything. For some of you, that's going to be going in another direction. And for all of you, regardless, there's really great things on the horizon for your life in general. So I love that for you. And I'm going to just keep it all over here. It's going to be heavy here. Okay, you guys, that is your mystery reading today. It was my honor, as always. All the links are below. Everything is down below. By the way, in case you're wondering, are all these cards mine that you see hanging here? No, look, there's too many. Just in case, because you know, or maybe you don't know, if there was anything here that was spiritually calling to me, that spirit guides, angels, and ancestors wanted me to show you, it would have happened. You can count on that. All right, guys, all the links are below. I love you very much. Love, light, all good things to you. Always remember to trust yourself. Follow your intuition. Let it guide you. There's a lot of things that are there for you to see that you just haven't looked at yet. A lot of you already received a lot of messages you weren't ready for before. So well done. And trust those instincts, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. Bye till next time.